Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Emilia Online Maths, where we simplify the concepts, difficult topics in mathematics for students, where we make it easy for them to understand. Today we are going to be treating differentiation. We are starting from the scratch, basic concepts in differentiation, and we are going to look at some of the basic functions as well. So what do we mean by differentiation? Differentiation in mathematics shows us, differentiation shows the what? The rate of change. The rate of change of a variable, to that of with respect to that of another variable. So variable could tend to be what? Salary, the rate of change that occurred in salary, both either increase or decrease in salary, could be with respect to what? The time it happened. Rate of change of population with the respect to the weather, and so on and so forth. So these are the basic functions in differentiation. Basic functions in differentiation. So when we say that the y over the x is equal to 0, when we say that the y over the x is equal to 0, it simply means that the constant is what? 0. Constants are numbers, 1, 2, 3, and the rest, they are 0. Then when we want to limit a function, limiting a function or an expression, limiting a function to 0, limiting a function to 0, a function or an expression, for instance, y is equal to 2x. So to limit this function to 0, limiting x to 0 simply means that what? 2 brackets 0. Limiting x to 0 is equal to 0. Now the next one is what? That when we find the derivative or differentiation of what? Sine x. It simply means what? Cos x. So the differentiation of sine x is equal to cos x. And also the differentiation of cos x is equal to what? Minus sine x, and so on and so forth. So that is some of the basic functions that we are going to look at. These ones are trigonometric functions. So in this differentiation, we are going to be looking at, what are the things that we are going to be looking at? We are going to be looking at differentiation of a function from the first principle, determining the coefficient, the differential coefficient of a function. After that, we are going to look at the rules for differentiation. We are going to look at the rules for differentiation. Then we will now move into trigonometry in differentiation. So now let's start with differentiation from the first principle. Differentiation from the first principle. Example, find the derivative of the function y is equal to what? X to the power 4 from the first principle. So this is a question. Find the derivative of the function y is equal to x to the power for from the first principle. Either we are going to use two formulas. Either you use this formula that the y over the x being a function of what? X, f of x plus the x minus f of x all over the x. Okay, applying this function or this formula, what we mean that what? Limiting the x to 0. So we'll now have what? That the y over the x we now have that the y over the x, okay, the y over the x that the y over the x is all equal to what? X plus the x. So x has increased. What is x plus the x all to the power 4 minus x to the power 4 all over the x. This is how we are going to be stating it. So we are going to expand this. In expansion, I have applying the shortest form is what? Applying Pascal's triangle. Okay, that which is what? X to the power 4 plus x to the power 3 dx, 4x to the power 3 dx plus 6x to the power 2 dx to the power 2 plus 4x to the power 1 dx to the power 3 plus the x all to the power what? 4. Okay, then minus x to the power 4, this all over the x, all over the x. So to simplify this, if you bring this and this together, it's gone. Okay, so what do we now have? We now have 4x to the power 3 dx plus 6x to the power 2 dx to the power 2 plus 4x to the x dx to the power 3 plus the x all to the power 4 all over the x. So now what? That the y over the x limiting the x to 0. Limiting the x to 0. Then if you simplify this, removing this fraction, we have that 4x to the power 3 dx over the x plus 6x to the power 2 dx to the power 2 over the x plus 4x to the power 4x dx to the power 3 dx plus dx all to the power 3 dx. So this is cancelled. When you cancel, remove this, is remaining 1, and the x will be occurring in these ones. So we now limit the x to 0. The x will now be 4x to the power 3. So using this formula, okay? So when you cancel this, you have the x. You cancel this, you have the x to the power 2. Cancel this, you have the x to the power 2. You now limit the x to 0. Wherever you see the x, you put 0. You will discover that 6x multiplied by 0 is 0. This one is gone and this one is gone. We are now left with what? 4x to the power 3. Okay, so applying the other formula, or that y plus dy equal to what? X plus dx to the power 4. Increase in y tends to increase in x, okay? Y plus dy will now be what? X to the power 4 dx, okay, plus 4x to the power 3 dx to the power 2 plus 6x to the power 2 dx to the power 3 plus what? 4x dx Okay. This is remaining 1, 6, 4, this is 4, 6 to the power 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is what we are going to be carrying, x to the x. Okay, so this is where the mistake came from. This is where the mistake came from. Because they must be the same. Okay. So I have x to the power 4 plus 4x to the power 2 dx plus 6x dx to the power 2. This one is raised to the power 3 raised to the power 2 plus 4x. We have to be careful here. 4x, then dx to the power 3. Very good. Then plus dx to the power 4. Yes. Okay. So this is the expansion of it. The first one is what? X to the power 4. That was where we made mistake. So the next thing is what? We subtract y from both sides. So these are the two formulas that you can use to solve it. So choose the one that is easier. Y minus y plus the y equal to x to the power 4 plus 4x to the power 3 dx plus 6x squared dx squared plus 4x dx to the power 3 plus dx to the power 4 minus y. So that this y can go. So the y will now be what? X to the power 4 plus 4x to the power 3 dx plus 6x squared dx to the power 2 plus 4x dx to the power 3 plus dx all to the power 4 minus x to the power 4. So when you collect like terms, you see that this one is gone and this one is gone, leaving us with what? That the y is what? 4x to the power 3 dx plus 6x to the power 2 dx to the power 2 plus 4x dx to the power 3 plus dx to the power 4. So what do we now do? We divide both sides, each of the term by the x. So we are simplifying. The least is what will now limit the x to 0. Okay, so when you cancel out, you see that one the x is here, this one the x is still there, the x to the power 2, this one the x to the power 3. So what do you simply do? You now know what? That the y over the x, limiting the x to 0. I will now have what? That the y over the x is all equal to 4x to the power 3. So if you like this video, please, I would like you to subscribe to this channel. Like I said earlier, drop your comments for more videos. In our next video, we are going to be what? Solving some of the what? Rules for differentiation. See you in our next video. Emilia Online Maths channel. Make sure you subscribe, drop your comment. Please click the like buttons. See you in our next video. Bye.